So I've been asked, was I aware of the fact that as soon as this case is over with Queen Opp and Michelle, that Michelle's sister is going to set up a YouTube channel so that Michelle can tell her side of the story. And also it'll just be a, platform of her own, and hopefully it gets monetized and she can make up for her losses. She's not really ready to go to work anytime soon. I am part of the private group that was created. Not too sure who created it, and it doesn't matter, but it's nice that the group's there. But she's not getting any monetizable gain from the ordeal of what happened to her with Queen Op. And we're talking about 15 years. Now, I don't think it was that bad the whole 15 years, but when they got into the spotlight, it wasn't a good place for Michelle to be in, because Queen Op, when she caught wind to that, putting Michelle as a mule and getting the bag and not having anyone put up a fight for half the money, she was in. So she took it, for granted. She took advantage of the situation and she monetized it and gained all of the bag from what she was doing to Michelle. Now it's Michelle's, turn to be in control of her own situation. This is another reason why I'm making it clear to you. Don't be surprised, and people are gonna get in their feelings. Oh no, she didn't get back up there as soon as she got from court, and now she's back up here, not caring what people say or what she says. The case is over. Her best bet is to wait till the case is over before she talks about the case. But it has been put into existence already to the public that that's a thought that's in the air, that Michelle is going to have a YouTube channel, but she has to wait, just like Queen Op has to wait until the court proceedings are done. Because whatever you say could be held in the court of law against you while a serious case like this is going on. So they both have to wait so they don't mess up the case. And in Michelle's case, she definitely has to wait because she doesn't want to mess up the case that's ongoing now. February 16th, who knows? After she finds out what her fate is, she's not taking it to trial. So I don't think she's looking at a sentence. And that's probably why she's not taking it to trial. There's nothing to fight for Queen Op. She'll probably get a hefty probation sentence. And like I told you before, restitution and community service. But she's going to definitely get up here. And even if she doesn't tell her story, she's going to go back to the old Queen Op, how she treats her supporters, how she scams her supporters. And I don't know if she's going to talk about Michelle, but I think by law at that point, she has every right to tell her side of the story, even though we know the side of the story. But people like Queen Op, when you don't think that you did anything wrong, you're going to tell your side of the story talking as though you're a victim. We already know how that's going to go down. If she does decide when the case is over, February 16th probably is when everything will be closed and everybody will know the fate of the case. Did Michelle get justice, being served on her part or not? Now, I feel like if Queen Op doesn't serve any time, not that I want to see anybody locked up, I don't think that that rehabilitates anybody, but I feel as though if she doesn't do time, she just has the probation, which is time on layaway still. Because if you even steal something out of a store, of CVS or Walmart, for an example, you're going to do a percentage of that probation time. I don't think Queen Op is that stupid to do something as foolish as that, to mess up probation. Um, but do I think is what you guys should be asking me more or less than did I hear? Do I think that Michelle should start a YouTube channel and get her feelings back involved in reliving the events that happened to her over a decade? No, I think that she needs to get healing. And also, it's just my opinion, my own opinion. They allegedly says she has an at-home job. I did see a photo in the group. I also, prior to being accepted to the group, seen on another channel holder's page them I think, already in the group, and they showed a picture of her with the whole setup in, I guess, wherever she's living at with family, with the computer, and she has the headset, like a customer service setup that she's doing from home, taking phone calls over the phone, customer service calls. I honestly think that the thing that Michelle needs to rush to, and quickly if she hasn't already, is counseling. Anything else is uncivilized, if you ask me. I think the only thing that she should be trying to rush to is counseling. She needs counseling so she can identify this as not normal, that she was a victim, and what was done to her um, can repeat itself if she does not, go through the proper channels and get help for it. Not just, sit home and you're working and, you got a job and you're, isolating yourself from the public, because we know that that's what Queen Opp has done for 15 years, because she, talks a lot and she says things that rub people the wrong way. So, she's looking behind her back. She's definitely going to be looking behind her back going forward, because when she gets back on to social media, the sad part about this whole thing is people blow up off of warranted situations. I don't even know how to put what I wanted to say. An unfortunate situation can make somebody larger than life. People live for drama and sad stories and storylines and just things that people are doing in this world that are just evil. And if it's something that's uplifting and, someone's better in their life, it's, oh, that's boring, I don't want to look at that. But they want to gravitate all the time to situations like Michelle. So you'll think that they'll look at Queen Op like a bad person, but you'll still see people running into her at courthouses out front or in grocery stores, and they're gonna act like she's celebrity status. She's celebrity famous, but she's known for doing awful things to an individual or to anyone that is a little bit challenged. And they'll act like she's a celebrity. So Queen Op will never really, not in this lifetime, ever think that she's done anything wrong. She's going to walk away like she didn't do anything wrong. She's going to walk away like she's the victim, not the person she victimized. And it's going to be worse now, because if she doesn't have to have a sentence buying up time and she's free, she's going to get back on the internet. She's going to make her money. She's going to probably get more money than she ever has made in history on social media, all behind the unfortunate situation of what she did to Michelle, and had someone that she inserted into her life help her do, because they did it to be in her life. Because people do things in relationships just to keep relationships. And it's really sad the way life is. It's not the same. People's values are different. And yeah, she really got her rise to fame this time around. And I didn't think that it would even get as big as it did, even after Michelle left, because of a messed up situation, a horrific situation that happened. They, or people, think that she is famous. She thinks that she is famous. She's going to play on it. There's no way Queen Op is going to be spotted going forward after she's able to be free and freedom of speech. Now she can speak. The case is over. She's not going to have people bumping into her coming out of courthouse or supermarkets, and she's looking degular. She doesn't want to look average. She wants to have the limited edition girly Jordan sneakers on, or Louis Vuitton pocketbooks, and labels and looking flashy, standing out from the crowd. She can't do that getting WIC and welfare off of Summer. She's not wanting to work, and she's probably tired of being on her back. And she was at the time. This is what made her gravitate to these mobile sites that she was on, but it just didn't work out for her, and she got kicked off these sites because she wasn't complying with the rules. But I think going forward, because of her misfortune from not, following the rules, Queen Op, she's gonna do it, but she's gonna do it a better way. Just like sometimes going to jail doesn't make somebody rehabilitated, it makes them a more hardened criminal. And that's what's gonna happen in this case. It's gonna make her a better con artist and a victimizer. So we're gonna see how this plays out. But I think that if Michelle does get a YouTube channel or whatever platform she ends up choosing to tell her story or do her commentary, even if it's not about her life and what she endured with Queen Op, let's just pray she doesn't go back, first and foremost, before I say this. But second, just be supportive. That's it. Subscribe to the channel. Try not to be negative so you can trigger Michelle, and just support her. And that's all you can do at the end of the day. Just support what she would like to do. She's been under the control of Queen Art for so long, 15 years to be exact. Let her make her own decisions and be okay with it.